And it's like, bro, after that, I apologized. We was kissing, and I'm gonna put clips in here too, but we was kissing, and you're saying you didn't let me, you didn't want me to him after you literally gave me some head.
Okay.
And
all right, I mean, sure, but that doesn't refute what you did on camera. Sure, maybe that did happen, bro, maybe, but that doesn't refute anything that we saw. So like, I don't know what that has to do with anything. You know what I'm saying? This is about you taking accountability for what you did on camera. What happened after that is really none of our business. Now you just being messy. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you on here pillow talking now? Okay, so last video we saw the Deshae Frost situation, and today he made an apology video that we about to react to, that Poetic Flock covered. Now I'm not gonna lie, man. Knowing Deshae, knowing how he be, there's probably gonna be some lame ass apology, some half-ass apology. He don't really mean it. He's only sorry because he's getting flack for what he did. He's getting scrutinized for what he did. But if everybody was on his side and he was still able to, you know, garner attention, gain more followers, gain more likes, you know how this content shit go. If this shit blowing up in his favor and he was able to sweep this under the rug, one, he would never have addressed it to begin with, and two, he wouldn't be making an apology video. He'd be just going with the flow.
He's right, you know.
So he's only sorry because he got caught. That being said, let's get to it.
Deshae Frost is even more cooked after what I could.
My fault, y'all. I gotta make sure we record it.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
All right, we is Gucci. My bad.
Only described as the worst apology video of all time.
Oh,
Deshae got
my
canceled.
God. See, Poetic Flocko just confirmed everything I was talking about, bruh. Of course it was lame and sorry. Of course it didn't seem genuine, because it's not.
So this week, after footage showed him yelling at a woman because she didn't want to go back into his room and talk to him. She claims he wanted to sleep with her. She didn't want to sleep with him. That pissed him off even more. Then Deshae took her wig and threw it in the ocean.
Lame. Very lame. That was some ghetto bitch activity. Like that was very feminine. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta keep it 100 I gotta keep it 100 G real. I gotta keep it 100 G bucks. I gotta give it a bean buck 30. That was lame as hell.
Nigga lost his mind. Go throw it. I don't give a. I'm not bald here. I'm not your sister. What talking about?
Bet that. Alright, bet that. Alright, bet that. I swear to God. No, I swear to God. What I'm doing?
And then, if that wasn't bad enough, Deshae slapped her so hard that she fell to the ground.
He slapped and like Loki pushed her. Like it was crazy. That was real lame. I'm not gonna lie.
You are one pathetic loser. No offense.
Deshae, man. What are you doing, bro?
Go. Oh. Go.
Nah. I'm gonna just come downstairs, bro. It's too much.
All this played out on camera, but Deshae Frost got a creative excuse for why he did that. Now, an apology video should be you apologizing for what you did and you repeating how there's no excuse, you're done. But Deshae proceeded to list out many excuses for why what he did wasn't as bad as we're trying to make it.
before this video starts, I'm gonna say it's never okay to hit a woman.
Yeah, we know. We know. You don't gotta tell us, bro. We know.
Well, yeah, Deshae.
I know I might clip farm a lot and say things.
You do more, bro. You do more than clip farm. Like you take it to the extreme. Like you do too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? And after all these years of foolery, it just caught up to you now. Feel me? And this is karma too for not treating your editor with the respect that he deserved. Cause now he's airing out your dirty laundry for all of us to see, as you well deserve. Brought this on yourself, bro. And stop messing with low vibrational females. Now I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Shorty. She is a victim in this situation generally. But the shit, you have a problem with dealing with like low vibrational people. Like, what is up with that?
Or anything, but at no point should a man ever put their hands on a woman. And I take full accountability and responsibility for that, and I'm sorry. And
No, you're not. You're sorry because you got caught. You're sorry. You're not sorry about what you did. You're sorry because it got brought to the light and niggas is on the internet talking about it. You're sorry for your PR. You're sorry for your reputation. You're sorry for your brand. You're sorry you might get banned on Twitch. You're not sorry about what you did, though. Don't come on here and give me that.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
I don't want to hear that.
I've expressed that to her after situations 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and everything from this video, I just want to get that across. I'm not making excuses. I did a thing, and I appreciate everybody, you know, getting on my ass and all these things, but I just wanted to tell my truth of how everything just led up. First things first, I want to say is I will never, ever put my hands on a girl who's never put their hands on me.
But that's not what happened. I mean, I'm going to let him talk.
Okay? I'm not a person to initiate and do things and try to hit a girl because...
You shouldn't be doing that, bro. Either, yeah, walk away from the situation, bro. That's the best thing you can do.
Because, you know, just out of the strength of just arguing or anything like that.
But that's literally what you did. Here's what he's about to do. He's about to try to convince us in real time that our eyes didn't see what we saw. So this was an hour video. So the leak footage, the 10, 15 seconds, that was edited out of the hour-plus episode that came out. So we got to watch an hour of him antagonizing this girl, of him trying to get her to come and be with him alone, and she's saying no, and them arguing. So we watched an hour of this, and she didn't put her hands on him not once. He even said he would hit her because he thought she was about to hit him, but she never put her hands on him.
This was from season 2. This was from 2022 or 2023, 4 years ago. And she was one of the girls that she came on the show. I brought her on the show and everything. And during the whole show, like, she was the only person who was literally like, I don't know, like physical, and she was hitting me. She was doing these things, which I had to cut from YouTube videos because of monetization. And she would hit me and all these things, going back and forth and yelling, going back and forth and doing these things. And it kind of...
Why are you entertaining that, though? Why are you feeding into that negative energy? You couldn't have just moved on to somebody else?
It was just got to a point where I kind of didn't want to deal with that. You know,
let's just be charitable and give the shit the benefit of the doubt. Stay with me. There's a method to my madness. Let's give him, hey, man, she been here for multiple episodes, and in those other episodes, she was putting her hands on. What does that have to do with that day and in that moment? In that moment, she wasn't putting her hands on you. In that moment, you were the aggressor.
All right, so then send her home. What are we talking about? It's crazy how a lot of these grown men, especially people in this entertainment industry, like lack a lot of common sense. Now they want to come make apology videos for stuff they already knew. Like, stop playing like you didn't know. Send her home. No, bro, you was just so geeked out, horned out, to the point that you felt like you needed that. You had to get on that. That's the only reason why she was still there. And now look at the situation you done brought upon yourself because you didn't want to exercise decency. Feel what I'm saying? It's your fault, bro.
Yes, sir. You were the one who was picking and fussing because she didn't want to go.
Because she didn't want to go there with you. You was picking and fussing and geeking and, you know what I'm saying, bucking and woofing because she didn't want to go there. Who is you, bro? You're not entitled to that.
And be alone with you in private. You were the one who was calling her ungrateful. You put your hands on her after throwing her wig. You threw her wig and she still didn't attack you. Most women will...
Now, remember... Oh, my God. My bad, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Rookie mistake. Bear with me. Sleazy video. Now, remember when she, like, they was talking, you know what I'm saying? At first, you know what I'm saying? In that part where they were talking. And she was, like, trying to walk away. And he, like, grabbed her arm or something. Deshae, you really want us to sit up here and believe that Shorty was trying to put her hands on you the whole time?
Are you serious right now, bro? Like, are you serious right now?
When literally everything she did in that video we saw, she was just trying to avoid you. She didn't even want to physically touch you in those videos, bro. It was you grabbing her and doing all this other stuff when she was trying to walk away. It was you. You were the one initiating it, bro. So don't come and tell me now that you're the victim and all this and Shorty was doing this, that, and the third. And even then, 1, you have security that could have gotten taken care of. 2, you could have sent Shorty home. I'm just being honest. If it was that deep and you felt like you were in that much danger and she was posing that much of a threat to you, you should have just sent her home. I don't know why you still hang around, why you're still hanging around somebody who's trying to assault you on camera. It doesn't make sense. So like these excuses you're giving me right now, man, I'm not hearing them.
Put their hands on you if you throw that wig in an ocean, something you didn't pay for. So, man, cut it out, bruh. Now, after I guess that she hit me, excuse in his mind wasn't hitting, he transitioned to I was drunk.
I was drunk, and like I said,
oh my God, don't give me that, bro. Don't give me that excuse, bro. Deshae, you've been drinking for how long, bro? You don't know how to you don't know how to control yourself on that, on that juice, then you shouldn't be drinking.
He ain't lying.
If you're gonna be doing lame stuff like this when you're off of those things, you know what I'm saying? If you can do those things and be chill and have a good time in moderation, then that's different. But if you're gonna be off of that stuff and doing lame stuff like this, you probably should be staying away from it. And you should know your own limits, bro. You're a grown man. You should know what you can and can't handle. If you know that much liquor in your system and somebody starts to aggravate you and you're gonna get to that point, maybe it's better to be sober-minded so that you can stay level-headed. Does that not make more sense? Goodness gracious, what is this apology video for? How we just used our common sense, used our brain, we wouldn't be here right now, would we?
Everything I say in this video is not to make anything right. This is not to make anything right. This is not make things easier. This is not an excuse for anything. This is just me telling this story. And I feel like nobody should ever, 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 ever put their hands on a girl. Ever.
We know. That's why we're not out here doing that.
Matter how mad you get, it don't matter anything, you know what I'm saying? Like fighting or anything, unless like you literally like are getting punched 100 times or whatever, something just to throw her out the way or move her out the way. But yo, I think that just doing that was just up, you know what I'm saying? It was up. We were arguing, there's been things off cameras where she would hit me and all these things like that. And I'm trying to talk to her and vibe her and like that. And what happened at the boat situation is that we were yelling, arguing, and she had just said things. I heard she said that I did this because I couldn't like, or something like that. Bro, that argument happened, whatever, because she was saying crazy things, which I had to cut out, and saying crazy things about my family.
That's a lie from the pits of hell. The argument didn't start because she was saying crazy things about you and your family.
No. She started woofing and talking about that after you started, geeking at her because she didn't want to go there with you. You was antagonizing her, and she just refuted back. Oh my God, bro. The lack of accountability. Is this a real apology video, or were you just trying to save face and cop please? I feel like it's option number 2.
We got the full footage, bro. The argument started because you walked up to try to get her attention and get her away from the group of women, but she wouldn't leave the group of women and go with you alone.
Yeah, she just wasn't going there.
The argument. She's talking to other women minding her business. He walks up and throw a water bottle at her to try to get her attention to take her away, but she wouldn't leave the women because she knew Deshae wanted to sleep with her and she didn't want to sleep with him. So because of that, Deshae got agitated that she wouldn't go off with him, and he began to call her ungrateful. That was the beginning of the argument.
Look, and you throwing shit at Shorty. Like, what is you doing?
Like, to go.
Okay, I will.
Wig off.
Throw this in the ocean.
Don't throw my wig in the ocean. I literally kill you if you throw my wig in the ocean.
All right, bet.
Deshae. What? Don't throw my wig. Don't not throw that girl wig in the ocean.
Who's gonna stop me?
What you mean? Try to grab it? Don't throw it. I'm not trying to stop you. Just don't. No, I'm gonna try to grab it. I'm not gonna go too far, but don't throw my wig. I don't like. You're gonna pay for it.
How?
My. Dick.
Look, bro, see? And look, you grabbing at shorty and you doing all, you was the one initiating the anything physical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, I'm talking to you. You be talking to me? What's wrong with you? It's good, bro. Get that camera. What are they talking about? I have no idea.
She wasn't attacking you or berating you or talking about your family or your sister until you came over and you began to berate her. And you
she wasn't doing none of that until you started twacking out.
Began to attack her. And then she began to hit you back with whatever she has in terms of insults. So I don't understand why Deshae couldn't just stop it at, hey, man, I made a mistake. My anger got the best of me. I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Bro, even that's not enough. Because as a grown man, control your emotions, bro.
And keep it pushing. To continue on with this nonsense is absurd.
If you guys know me, I'm a very family man. I was just talking about my sister, all this other shit. She could all crazy to cut out. She was all doing this. My family, talking about my family members, my different type of things, just up and being big and bad, you know. And me as a man, I lowered my morals and I went down to her level. Any guy that would hit a girl and do those things or whatever, you're lowering your how can I say, your respect. You're lowering your respect for yourself and you're going down to her level. And as a man, you should never do that. She definitely was trying to irritate me and get on my nerves and do all these things. So
you started cussing her out first. You hit her first, but yet you think that you hitting her was going down to her level? No, if you went down to her level, there wouldn't be no insults and there wouldn't be no hitting. If you went down to her level, you wouldn't be in this situation because she wasn't cussing you first and she didn't hit you first.
When we're on the boat and she got up, I thought she was good enough to hit me again, and I just mushed her.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
My main thing is I was never trying to hurt her. I never.
Deshae, stop. All right? Talking about I wasn't trying to. Yes, you were, bro. Yes, you were. We saw it. We saw it, bro. We saw the intention behind what you did. Stop. Like, I'm literally just thinking that you got in this camera to save face and cop, please. I think that's all that is.
Like, slapped her, but from that angle, it looks really bad.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
But I mushed her ass. Over there.
I mushed. What does I mushed mean? Again, copping, please.
I mushed her ass out because I was not finna be hit. I was not finna go on that, and I just walked away. But with that situation, I seen things she was doing. She was saying, talking about, yeah, when all these different things, and it's like, bro. After that, I apologized. We was kissing, and I'm gonna put clips in here too. But we was kissing, and you're saying you didn't let me, you didn't want me to him after you literally gave me some head.
Okay.
And
all right. I mean, sure, but that doesn't refute what you did on camera. Sure. Maybe that did happen, bro. Maybe. But that doesn't refute anything that we saw. So, like, I don't know what that has to do with anything. You know what I'm saying? This is about you taking accountability for what you did on camera. What happened after that is really none of our business. Now you just being messy. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you on here pillow talking now? Why are you doing that? Where, like, you this is about you apologizing. Whatever happened between, we don't care, bro. All right? If that happened, then that happened. But, like, don't try and, you know what I'm saying? Don't try and deflect the situation, bro.
I don't not to put your business out there, but you gave me some head. Yeah, another thing, just even things like even she's doing now, just saying that, like, when she sees my sister, she's gonna fight her and do these things. She's been waiting up like all this time to see her in person that is up, and you felt all these things, and it's like, bro, 3 years later, what was this energy 3 years ago when that thing actually happened and all these things? And mind you, she said way more worse things that, you know, that I'm not even gonna say crazy things just about my sister and her personal things and doing things and just saying things about my families in general.
This man said, I didn't slap her, I mushed her. Your hand started here, and it connected with her face.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what he was talking about there.
Here. The only difference between a slap and what you think is a mush is once you got here, once you did this, you didn't back up. You slapped it.
Yeah, you was committed to that. You was committed to that. Come on, bro.
Pop. It's still bad, bro. Now, this quote unquote apology with that didn't include an apology is apparently getting Deshae in court, is apparently getting Deshae in some legal troubles because the girl who he's talking about, the girl he put, his hands on, she has announced that because of this apology and what she would say are lies told by Deshae, she's retaining an attorney and taking legal action against Deshae.
I gave who head? Did he say I gave him head? Why would I be doing all of this if I did anything with that man? He said,
yeah, that Loki kind of threw me off too. But even if he is somehow telling the truth, that's completely irrelevant.
That? Can one of y'all send me the video where he said that? That's going to my lawyer, promise you. I'm gonna pull up the screenshots. I'm gonna put it on the live. Hold on. This was when he was lying again, saying that we had, and here's messages right here. And then hold on, let me show you another. Keep my name out your mouth and don't ever lie on me. That's the last thing I'm gonna ever say to you. Don't speak to me again.
See, there you go. 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 That sounds about right.
On his video, he's been lying. These messages are from 2023. He's been saying we had sex and I did whatever. Here's the proof. Never had sex with that man. Let me pull this picture back up again. I said, you had me talking to your weird daddy, asking a bunch of weird. All I want to know is did we fuck or not? Because we didn't. I could have told my dad how you put your hands on me. Then that would have been a bigger problem. So let's keep cute. You have a great day. He literally tells the world that his is little. Like, boy, I would never. He said you gave him head. He's a liar. He also said I hit him. I never hit him. He's a liar. You didn't see me kiss him. You saw him kiss me. It's okay. He will be hearing from my lawyer. Promise you that. Let me call my mom real quick, y'all. You say he didn't apologize, but in your life, you say he apologized. I said he didn't apologize to me after everything went on. They say he didn't say we had sex. They said that I sucked his, that he's going around telling people that I sucked his. Write that down. Write that down for the lawyer.
He said it on a social media platform.
Yes. Yeah.
Deshae, dumbass. It was an apology video. See what you get for being messy? Now they finna take your ass to court.
Right, screen recorded that as proof. Now they got this thing going around where after y'all left off the boat, you kissed him and was holding his hand walking down the thing or whatever.
Didn't I just tell you I didn't kiss that? I just told you he kissed me. Like, what the fuck?
No, I'm going to show you the video.
Mom, I seen the video. Get off my phone, bro.
Whoa. See, you don't talk to your mom like that. You don't talk to your mom like that, bro. I understand how it's frustrating, but still, come on, shorty.
Like, is she good? The nigga kissed me, and he said you slapped him first. He's a liar. He's a liar. Let me send him a voice message, y'all. He won't reply to none of my DMs. He won't reply to my DMs. And then you're going online saying that we had sex or I gave you head. You're a liar. You know I never put my hands on you. You can't put that on Bali. You can't put that on your little sister that I did anything with you or that I put my hands on you. Yo,
Deshae, for your sake, man, I pray to God you are telling the truth, man. Because I'll be real. Like, you already know you did bad. You put hands on her. And she kind of held it down and kept your secret for years. Like, she never told nobody. She didn't put it out there. It took your editor coming out and dropping the footage. She's behind the scenes.
Yeah, bro. She was keeping it G real. Saving your ass for real.
She's telling you, just don't lie on me. I'm going to keep it cute. And she was good. Now, she's telling you 3 years ago, I didn't tell your dad you put your hands on. So she's keeping it like mute. And you, bro, you don't, listen, man, you don't want to piss off this chick, bro. Because when this chick starts popping out outside and really doing interviews as raps, man. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think?
Yeah, man, Deshae, bro. This is what happens when you geek too much. That being said, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Sleaxzegang, we gone. Sleaxzegang, we gonna do it to him. We give God all the glory, and we out.